Yes, guys, and welcome back to my live Arsenal transfer news update show. Yes, officially 2 more days until the window does end. 31st January, 11 p.m. I'm pretty sure it ends, or is it 1st February? I'm not entirely sure. It's one of the days. But yeah, let's just say like with 2 days pretty much of this transfer window in January ending for Arsenal, and yeah, no signings at the moment. Doesn't look like we will be signing anyone. Um, but of course, we're here to give you the the latest rumors going around Arsenal today. Just a few sources to dive into. Nordi Mukiele from PSG has been linked with a move to Arsenal. We could possibly get him on a loan deal. We were talking about Mitoma. Yes, the bright Mitoma has been also linked with an Arsenal move. And we're diving in a little bit. Players going out in terms of outgoings. Jakob Kivior, because AC Milan are looking to sign Jakob Kivior in January as well. So yeah, we've got quite a lot to dive into in terms of rumours today. But yeah, I think we all know what we expect for this window, and that is absolutely nothing. No signings by lots of things, people. I hope we get a loan deal in, but I don't even see that happening whatsoever. But yeah, make sure you guys hit like buttons up. Sub channel if you are new as well. We'll be back later today, 7:30, for an AFCON watch on, watching Pepe. Ivory Coast, they're playing Senegal, of course, that'd be a good game. So we'll be live 7:30 for that one, guys. And obviously, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing a watch on because it is match day tomorrow. We do have a game tomorrow against Nottingham Forest. Go and check out my preview. Go and check out the press conference I did today as well. Reactions to press conference we did earlier. Yeah, enough waffling, people. Let's get into the show today.
Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news show.
Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Plays in before the start of the season, pretty. This deal gets done before the start.
All right, people, let's get right into the first piece of news. We're going to start with our main story today, and it is about this guy, Nordi Mukiele, whatever his name is, from PSG. Of course, a former RB Leipzig defender. So yeah, Arsenal is contenting a short-term move for the PSG defender. So yeah, Arsenal have been linked with a potential short-term move for PSG defender Nordi Mukiele. The Frenchman attracted interest from Bayern Munich in the current transfer window after their unsuccessful attempt to sign Kieran Trippier. Despite this, Mukiele could still leave PSG, where he's seen limited playing time this season. I mean, I'm not surprised when you got Hakimi playing in front of you. You know what I'm saying? According to the report, several clubs are monitoring Mukiele's situation, and the Sun suggests that Arsenal might consider signing him on a loan deal for the next 6 months. Given Arsenal's financial constraints, a loan move provides a viable solution for reinforcing their squad in the absence of ability to make permanent acquisitions in the January transfer window. Mukiele, who plays as a fullback, can offer valuable cover to Arsenal's current options, particularly in the event of injuries. The potential loan move might the potential loan move might serve as a short-term solution to bolster the defensive ranks at the Emirates. This is their opinion. We need to cover in some sorts in our squad this month, but we mostly need to cover in the attack. However, we trust Arteta's judgment, and the club will only sign Mukiele if he agrees to move, which I think he will. If we ever got to this stage, I think he would agree to move to Arsenal. For someone who has not played many games this term, we have to be sure he's good enough for our team before adding him to the group. Otherwise, we have good defenders and some struggle to play. So Mukiele must be exceptional to get game time. That is very true as well. So yeah, let's talk about this guy here. Mukiele, okay, I keep butchering his name. I know. I'm sorry for doing that, people. But yeah, this player here who PSG signs from obviously Leipzig before. I actually do remember hearing a lot about this guy, RB Leipzig. He's a fullback, a right back, people. And apparently also looking to sign this guy on a loan deal, a 6-month loan deal, which would make sense where we're currently in January right now. We can't go and buy anyone. Loan deals would be solutions to actually signing players, wouldn't they? And I know there's a lot of talk about at the start of the window, Arsenal getting Sergio Roberto on loan from Barcelona, another defender that we're looking at. And now we're talking about this guy here, Mukiele, from PSG, right back. And yeah, he's not been getting any games on whatsoever. And I'm not surprised when they've got Hakimi playing in front of him. He's got Hakimi as his competition. and we all know how good Hakimi is. I mean, why can't we go with someone like him? But yeah, we all know he's not getting any game time at PSG. The player would want to move anyway, and I think obviously like a loan deal makes perfect sense. Really, where we're in the current situation where we need to sign players, as we know. A defender, though, another right back. I look at it and I think is not a priority, is it? Another right back. Let's be real with it. I mean, we've got Ben White there at the moment, who's our main right back. We've also got Tomiyasu, who can play right back as well, as we know, who's a very, very good right back. But the issue is Tomiyasu is very injury prone. And then obviously this guy coming in for a loan deal, does it? I'll ask you guys a question. Does this Mukiele guy get over if we were to go and sign him on loan deal? Does he get over someone like Ben White in the right back position? But yeah, I mean, let's check him out quickly on the FOTMob people. Let's see what's going on with this player, because obviously I haven't watched a lot of PSG. Of course, we've all seen him in the Champions League, but yeah, he's not been playing a lot at all. I think he's played 4 matches, if I'm not mistaken. Let me quickly share this. Here he is, man. Here he is. So yeah, Nordi, Mukiele, whatever his name is. I think it's people call him Mukiele. Nordi Mukiele. Yes, here he is. So yeah, he's 26 years of age now. He's currently valued at 70 million. I said this will be a loan deal. We can play. Well, his main position is more of like a right wing back. Obviously that's where Hakimi plays for PSG. He can also do a job at left back as well. We do. I mean, I wouldn't mind if he was to play left back. I'll be real, because I think we do need a left back who can. We need another left back. Let's just put it out there, because Zinchenko is good going forward, but he clearly cannot defend. So yeah, it's a good thing that this guy could play left back as well. But these are currently stats. You can see he's started only 4 games in Ligue 1 this season. I think this is because the 4 games he must start is because obviously Hakimi's gone to the AFCON of Morocco, so he's going to get a bit more game time now, isn't he? But his total appearances this season is 7 matches in league, and it is not a lot of games. This guy has not been playing that at all, really, for PSG. And yeah, I'm not obviously he played his most. This is where I remember him the most. I've heard his name before when he was at Leipzig. He played 146 times for Leipzig. Was a regular for RB Leipzig. Got 10 goals in his career at Leipzig, but that is where I noticed him the most. And obviously at PSG, he's only played 35 times. Only had 35 appearances for PSG. So yeah, I think it's one of those ones where it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one, to say the least. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. What one bit, guys? I mean, there's a few articles coming out of this. I mean, can you really sit there and trust the Sun newspaper? I don't think you can, personally. I don't really trust Sun newspaper. They're the guys reporting this, and yeah, it's just pretty much paper talk at the moment. But yeah, let me just say big up everyone in the chat very quickly. We've got Jordan, as always, absolute real one. Big up. Ryan's in here as well. London calling. Big up yourself, bro. Big up to Ria. Big up to Geordie as well. Away the lads. Big up, Big Josh. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, Geordie, bro. You got a massive game against Good Evening Emery coming up this weekend, bro. So yeah, that'll be a tough one, guys. At Villa Park, they're on a mad record, unbeaten record at Villa Park. It's an absolute fortress this season. It'll be a very tough game for you lot against Emery's lot. But yeah, what's up with this fake content rumors? Yeah, man, it's all came out yesterday. Basically, this publication called Sport, who, funny enough, have registered to Catalonia in Barcelona, obviously. Their Barcelona source came out and said that Arteta is going to be leaving Arsenal at the end of the season, yeah, and joining Barcelona or something like that. And then it all went trending everywhere. Then Arteta was asking his press conference today. He was like, are you leaving? And he's like, no, it's all fake. He literally came out and said, it's all fake. I'm staying at Arsenal. I will not be leaving or anything like that. So yeah, obviously it all came out because obviously Xavi left. Barcelona did well. He's going to be leaving Barcelona at the end of the season, and people think Arteta is going to go to Barcelona when he's not going to go to Barcelona for numerous reasons. I mean, I know he to play for them, but he will not go to Barcelona. This manager is signing a new contract for 3 years. It's going to be around 3 years. So yeah, he's not going anywhere, and he came out and said that he wasn't. So yeah, basically that sport publication trying to, and I think that same sport said that we was in the race and favourites to sign Mbappe as well. So you can never really trust them at all, can you? If Arsenal go trophy this season, he might get the sack. What's your opinion? I think he should. If we go trophy this season, with all the money he spent. But will he? Is the question. No, he won't. No, he won't. And look, I know this because they're going to give him a new contract extension midway through a season. You know, it's been talked that, I mean, this could be announced next week, in a few weeks' time, that this manager will be getting a new contract extension midway through a season. And that tells you all you need to know about this manager and the board and how much they back him, because they have backed him. You know, he spent 700 million since he's been at Arsenal. He's been back than any other manager that we've ever had, really. You know, even if the guy finishes fourth this season and we win nothing, he's going to stay again. You know, he's going to get the contract extension. So as much as I think we should be sitting there saying, you know, why we give him a new contract when we've won nothing in the space of 4 seasons, where how many seasons it is now, when he spent that much money, I'll be asking many questions at the end of the season if we don't win anything. But the issue is like these owners, Stan Kroenke, Josh Kroenke, you know, the whole board, they're not going to sack him. You know, they're going to give him a new contract even if he doesn't win anything this season. And this is where we're at right now. So yeah, it's pronounced Mukiele. That's it. Yes, Nordi Mukiele. That's it. I got it now. I got it. Big up my brother from Belgium. Hope you're all good, my man. Hope you're all good. We're just going through later transfer news, talking about this player from PSG, Nordi Mukiele. We're also going to talk about Mitoma as well from Brighton, of course, in a minute. We'll talk about Kiwi or going to AC Milan possibly as well. So yeah, there's not that much transfer news this January, as we know, people. But yeah, but going back to this guy, right, Nordi Mukiele, right? Again, barely featured for PSG since he signed for them. And you know, you got Hakimi in front of him, so I don't expect him to really feature for PSG. Let's be real with it. But what we'll say is a loan deal. You know, for a guy like this player who is going to come in. I don't know if he's better than Ben White. I haven't seen the guy enough, and you know, time will tell if we ever did go for him, if he'll come in and replace Ben White. But what I'm saying is, people, is it's a loan deal, and look, I'll take anyone. You know, it's better than saying no one, isn't it? I would take this guy right now. In fact, in January, but it's just not a position where we really need to focus on this January. You know, if we want to go and sign people, there's positions over than signing another right back for me. You know, we've got Ben White there at the moment, who hasn't been. He's not been having his best of seasons yet. You know, you got Tomiyasu there. You know, I mean, Timber's coming back. He can play right back as well. You know, we have right backs already there. You know, okay, Cedric ain't good enough. Get rid of him. I agree. But Ben White and Tomiyasu, I think that is fine for now, especially where we're at the stage we're at now. Maybe in the summer, if you want to go and get Hakimi by any means, go and get Hakimi. But yeah, right now I'm talking about in January, do we really need the right back, people? Can we not use other areas? Can we not go and get a striker on loan, for example? Because I get it. Okay, I understand it. I understand it now that we can't sign players this January because of financial fair play, because of profitability and sustainability rules and all this stuff. Yeah. But look, we can do loan deals, I'm pretty sure, which is why there's been so many surfing around. But why can't we do a loan deal for a striker, for example? Why can't we do a loan deal for a midfielder? I'm sure we can sort something that out. But someone signing this guy Nordi Mukiele, right, from PSG. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll take him, of course I would, but it just doesn't really make sense how we're just prioritizing this January on a defender. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe it's because that's the only position that we can sign this January. I'm not entirely sure, people. But yeah, again, I've not watched a lot of this guy. You know, to sit there and say, oh, he's fantastic, sign him ASAP. You know, if we were to sign him, I mean, it wouldn't really excite me. It's that type of signing. I mean, I do remember him at RB Leipzig. You know, this guy had a lot of hype about him at Leipzig, and he got a big move to PSG, and it just hasn't worked out for the guy, really, has it? And I get it. He's got one of the best right backs in front of him and it's going to be very hard to get over someone like Hakimi, who's absolutely quality. But yeah, he hasn't really worked out for him at PSG. So again, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not too keen on this one. But again, it's another one where another defender that we've been linked with, another right back who we've been linked with. I'm like, do we really need a right back right now? I think there's other positions that we need to prioritize personally. But yeah, watching this guy, what I've seen of him, the few cameos he has had for PSG, he looks good going forward. He's very good going forward. I mean, hence why he can play right wing back. I think that his main position is sort of a wing back. I haven't really seen a lot of him when it comes down to defensive though. We already have players who can go forward, like Zinchenko, who can go forward really well, but can't really defend. And this guy, I've not really seen him when it comes, to the defensive side of things. But going forward, he actually looks pretty good. Of course, I'm basing this off of clips. You can't go. Clips make Sammy Lokonga look good, don't they? You know what I'm saying? Clips make Yaya Sonoga look good. Like, you can't really go off YouTube compilations, but because I don't watch the French league, and I don't think many people do. What can we really say about this guy? So what the clips are showing is he's very good going forward. He can actually cross the ball as well. But it's just one of those ones where I'm like, do we really need another right back right now? Maybe in the summer, yeah. But right now, the current situation right now, I think we've got Ben White there. I think we've got Tomiyasu there when he's back from the Asian Cup. I feel like we can use and prioritize positions elsewhere, if that makes sense, people. But yeah, let us know, people, your thoughts on Nordi Mukiele from PSG. You can see he can play left back as well. So maybe this guy, this will only make sense to me if we sign this guy and he comes in as a backup left back now for Zinchenko, or comes in over Zinchenko, because he says he can play left back. So maybe we'll sign him as a left back. So I think we do need another left back. Obviously, Tierney is staying at Sociedad, and Tavares, Nun Tavares, loves to snog dogs. So I'm sure he'll be leaving. I can't believe that video, by the way. That video was mad. If you have not seen the video from Nun Tavares snogging a dog, then actually don't watch it. It's actually pretty disturbing. But that's our left back. That's our backup left back now. I think he's still at Forest, so actually. I don't know what's happening. It's what will Marseille, but yeah. The point is, the only left back we've got is Zinchenko. Yeah. He's not even an actual left back. He should be a midfielder. So this guy coming in as a left back, I get we got Timber coming back, but again, he's not coming back till like late February, March time. Tierney sent out on loan, so I think this will make sense. It's a loan deal, 6-month loan deal. It's cheap as well. It's not risky because it is just a loan deal. We ain't paying. All we got to pay is his wages. I don't think he's on that much of PSG. I could be wrong though. Someone in the chat will let me know. So yeah, it's not risky. He's coming in as a left back. Maybe he's better than Zinchenko, who knows? But that's the only That's the only way I make it make sense myself, is if we're going to look at this guy to come in as a left back, as a backup for Zinchenko. But again, this news is just paper talk. But Bayern Munich are really admirers of Nordi and Mukiele from PSG. But according to the Sun newspaper, again, it's a Sun newspaper. You can't really take too much from the Sun newspaper. They do chat a lot of bollocks. I'll be real with it. They do chat a lot of shite. So you can't really take a lot from the Sun newspaper. But yeah, let's wait and see what happens. We've got 2 days left this window. Could it be like a panic buy? Who knows, people? Big up Static in the chat as well. Hope you're all good. Static, absolute real one every single time. Guys, make sure you hit like buttons up. Make sure you do that right now. Please make sure you guys hit like buttons up. 14 likes to smash 20 likes. As always, people, greatly appreciate support as well. We'll be back later today, 7:30. I'm also going on the Football Corners channel as well at 6:30. So make sure you guys, I'll put on my community tab. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that one. That should be good. So yeah, make sure you guys hit that buttons up as well. Transfer this summer, waiting unfortunately. Yeah, man. Yeah, all this transfer news, all the players we've been linked with, the likes of Zubimendi, Ivan Toney, the Oshimans, all that is gonna be until the summer, bro. We have to wait until the summer, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. What can we really do? What can we really say about it? It's like, summer, not this summer we're gonna spend a lot. I reckon another 200 mil. I can see us spending in the summer because we know we need a striker. I think we'll go big with a striker. I think we'll go big with a midfielder as well, and probably get a defender as well in, and sell a bunch of players in the summer as well. But the thing is, like, we need to sell players now in January. I think there's players there we need to get rid of. But yeah, is what it is, man. Is what it is. Big up to Jordan as well. But yeah, you see his stats down here, guys. I mean, he's only played 371 minutes this season. Yeah, he hasn't obviously picked up a goal and assist. He's got 1 yellow card. Did he play yesterday? No, the last game he played is in the French club. He played in the French Cup when they won 1-0. Sorry, 1-0 when they won 9-0 when they got himself an assist. He played 75 minutes against Le Havre. There we go. I mean, he does not play a lot at all, does he? He's not been getting that much game time for PSG. You can see his traits over here. He got 8% touch rate, 60% shot attempts, 0% goal, of course, 32% chances created, 87 aerial duels won. Pretty good in the air then. Pretty good in the air. And 95% defensive action is there as well. Any other stats we can really look at, people? I want to look at his defending stats. So he's won 5 tackles this season. Is that it? Wait, he's won 5 tackles this season, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can see this guy's not played a lot. But yeah, these are all the stats. I mean, he's won quite a lot of aerial duels. People, all the statisticians, people, let us know what you guys think about this guy. He's been dribbled past 4 times, 31% recoveries. Yeah, to be fair, watching him a little bit, he does look pretty quick. He does look pretty quick, but yeah, that is pretty much everything to do with Nordi Mukiele. We got Anthony in the chat. Big up on set. Did you know we got 2 days, 6 hours, and 30 minutes, 14 seconds left of the window? I didn't, bro. I thought we just had 2 days, but there we go. Big up to you, Anthony, man. Yeah, Anthony, and we're not going to sign anyone, bro. We're not going to sign anyone. I'm doing all these rumors, but let's just be honest. Will we actually sign this guy called Nordi Mukiele from PSG? Probably not. Will we sign Mitoma? Probably not. Not January, especially. But yeah, we'll probably end up saying, mate, I'm going to be doing a deadline day stream, and the only outgoing and the only bit of business Arsenal will do is get rid of Cedric. Finally, that'll be it. It'd be a 4 or 5 hour stream of all the rumors, and then it'll be one outgoing, and that'll be the dog entertainer trainer Cedric Suarez. He'll be going probably on a free transfer to wherever. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yes, Anthony, I'm staying at Arsenal as well, bro. I'm not going to no Barcelona. I'm staying at Arsenal. I'm signing. They're going to sign me up on a 3-year new contract as well, by the way. Even if I finish 4th this season with no trophies, I'm going to be staying, and I'm going to be signed up on a 3-year new contract extension. I can do what I want, mate. My name's Mikel Arteta. Fucking vamos. You can do it, guys. Vamos. Big up Tony as well. Absolute legend, man. Big up Chugun. How we doing, Josh? I'm all good, man. I'm very well. Hope you're all good as well, Tony, bro. Appreciate you always tuning in. Appreciate you leaving a comment as well, man. And guys, make sure you go and give a sub to Early Doors Football TV. You guys will recognize him when he comes on my new London show I'm doing as a representing the Irons, of course, representing West Ham. And yeah, he knows his stuff, man. So make sure you go and check him out. Really appreciate tuning in, man. I did read we might go in for Dewsbury Hall from Leicester for a DM position. Yeah, I heard about that as well, man. They want like 40 mil for the guy, though. They do want 40 mil for him, and I think Brighton are like the main club in for him as well. So yeah, I don't see that happening, but I would take him personally. I actually think he's a decent player, but again, he's one of Leicester's most important players this season, man. He's one of Leicester's most important players. Like, he's a big part of why they're going to come back up this season for next year. So yeah, he is a pretty decent player, and I wouldn't mind him right now. But if you bring someone like Dewsbury Hall in, what does that mean for a guy like Smith Rowe? I'd honestly prefer to just play Smith Rowe more, give Smith Rowe more game time personally, bro. But yeah, again, it's one of those ones where I don't see it happening. I think David Ornstein came out and said that we were admirers of the player, but I think he said that Brighton are like the main club in for him. So fucking no, I wanted you to go to Barcelona. Fucking vamos. All good, Josh. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, no worries at all, man. No worries at all. Big up Tony and Anthony every single time. Big up, lads. So yeah, that is about this guy, guys. Nordi Mukiele from PSG. Let's continue. Let's move on to Mitoma. Yes, Mitoma's been linked with Arsenal yet again, and he was linked with Arsenal last January, if you guys remember. But many reports come out about this guy. So apparently Arteta is planning to replace Arsenal's ace with Brighton's Kaoru Mitoma. So in shocking turn of events, Mikel Arteta may take Gabriel Martinelli's position at Arsenal, as the Gunners have reportedly surpassed Manchester United and Man City in the pursuit of Brighton Kaoru Mitoma. So Martinelli has played 25 games this season, 6 goals and 3 assists to his name. The Brazilian winner was one of the Arsenal's best players last season as they fought with Man City for the Premier League title. But his manager could fucking hell, I literally dropped my drink everywhere. But his manager could soon give the 22-year-old a huge snub. Arteta reportedly wants Arsenal to sign a new wide player who can help the team topple Man City and Liverpool. Suggesting that he believes he's lacking on that left wing. According to Fajitas from Spain, also actively pursuing Brighton star Mitoma. The North London team is set to have surpassed City and United in the transfer race, and is now in prime position to sign the Japanese international. Mitoma's sublime performances have won Arsenal over ever since he pushed his way into Brighton's lineup in November 2022. He's likely to be the next CEO's player to depart the Amex in favour of a Big Six club, following in the footsteps of players like Ben White of Arsenal, Caicedo, McAllister, and Yves Bissouma. Nevertheless, Mitoma will not be joining City, United, or Arsenal during the January transfer window again. Yeah, guys, this is never going to happen in January anyway. And I doubt it's going to happen in the summer, really. But we move. Brighton manager De Zerbi will not want to lose a key player like Mitoma midway through the season, as they've demonstrated in the past. Of course they won't. Brighton will need to sell their best players when the timing and the transfer fees according to their demands. Arsenal won't be able to come to agreement with the 26-year-old forward until the summer of the result of this position. According to earlier reports, Brighton are seeking a 70 million. They want 70 million for Mitoma, guys. They want 70 million for Mitoma. Look, he's a good player, man, but come on, what is going on with football, man? 70 million for Kaoru Mitoma. Ever since they got money for like Ben White, 50 million, they think they can sell their whole team for around more than that. I've seen they put even Ferguson's price like 120 mil or something. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, let's talk about this guy Mitoma. This one could be for some of people. I think he's a fantastic player. You know, I actually think I mean, this season he's not been at his best. You know, there's a game he had against Wolves where he saw that unbelievable goal, and that's what you can do. But I feel like this season he's not been at his best, really. I know he struggled. I don't think he went with Japan, did he? Because he's obviously struggling with injury. You know, but what we'll say is last season he was very, very good. Yeah, and he burst on the scene against Arsenal, and he scored against us, you know, in the Carabao Cup game. And yeah, we saw a little bit of him there, and he had a great season last season, man. And you know, absolute master of dribbling, as we know. I think bro literally went to. I think my man Mitoma literally studied how to dribble in university. I'm not entirely sure if that's true, but apparently he literally studied how to dribble in university, everything about it. So I expect to be good at dribbling, but yeah, no, he's fantastic, very, very skillful, very, very quick. He's a quality player, man. He is absolutely, and I'd love him at Arsenal. I'd take him in a heartbeat at Arsenal. Don't get it twisted, but 70 million in the summer, it's not going to happen. We are not going to pay 70 million for Mitoma in the summer window when we need a striker, when we also need a midfielder as well. It's just not going to happen. I just don't see this type of deal happening at all. I do think he probably will leave Brighton in the summer. That's what I do. That's what we will say. I just don't think I don't think he'll come to Arsenal. I don't see this football club going in and paying 70 million for Mitoma when we need a striker, when we're going to probably smash over 100 million on a striker, hopefully, and also splash another 50, 60 mil on another midfielder, which we need as well, and probably another defender. I do not see Arsenal splashing 70 million on Kaoru Mitoma at all, really. You know, I just don't see the deal happening. I could be wrong. This club could prove me wrong. I mean, who would have thought we would have signed Kai Havertz people for 65 million? Nobody did. So this club could honestly prove me wrong. They've proven me wrong in the past, but if we, I'm just speaking in hindsight. If we did ever sign Mitoma, I think it'd be a fantastic signing. But then there's a question, the guy plays where Martinelli playing. What's gonna happen with a player like Martinelli? Because Mitoma's going to settle for the bench. You're crazy. Yeah, this guy's going to want to play week in, week out. He's not going to be settling for no bench at Arsenal. Neither is Martinelli. So, you got Martinelli on the left. You got Trossard on the left as well who can play there. That's no one, Trossard's getting a bit older now, isn't he? He's about 20. I think he's 20. Is he 29 now, Trossard? I swear he's like 29. He's getting a bit older now. But yeah, what's going to happen with players like Martinelli if a guy like Mitoma were to ever join Arsenal? I mean, can Mitoma play on the right wing? I probably think he could. Could you have Saka and Mitoma as our two right winners? Who knows? But again, I don't know. I mean, there's a few things with this still, yeah. I think personal terms wouldn't be an issue. I think he would want to come to Arsenal. Of course he would. If the money's right, as always. If we go and splash the 70 mil on this player, I think he would want to come to Arsenal. I think, obviously, he's going to want to play first team football. He's going to want to have plenty of game time. He's going to want to play pretty much week in, week out, be a regular starter for Arsenal, and he's not going to do that when you have Martinelli there in his position. Otherwise, what are we going to do with Martinelli? We're going to get rid of Martinelli if we sign someone like Mitoma. I mean, because I don't really see us having Martinelli, Mitoma, and Trossard on the left wing, because I don't see them all getting minutes, to be honest. And at the end of the day, as I said, I don't really see Arsenal splashing 70 million on a left winger when we've already got Martinelli there, when you got Trossard there, when we need a striker, when we need a midfielder, a defender as well in the summer. So, yeah, I don't see this happening, guys. As I said, this club could prove me wrong, and I think he's absolutely quality. I think this guy's quality. As I said, and this season he's not really been at his best this season. I've noticed him, he's not been at his best than he was last season. I know he's been struggling with an injury, but I mean, we've seen how good this guy can be. I mean, we've seen the quality of how good this guy. I mean, just go and watch that Wolves goal back this season. Like he scored for Wolves, unbelievable. This guy's unbelievable, man. And of course, I'd take him in a heartbeat at Arsenal. Of course, I would, but I just don't see it happening personally, people. That is just my opinion. Anthony said, Josh, question. We know Klopp's leaving Liverpool. Who do you reckon they'll go? Who do you reckon they'll get as a replacement, Mourinho or Tuchel? I reckon they'll get Xabi Alonso, I reckon they get Xabi Alonso. I feel like, especially if he ends up winning the Bundesliga, he's going there 100%. I reckon they get Xabi Alonso, man. I feel like they're gonna like the idea of like getting a younger manager in. They're gonna do like getting and obviously used play for them, didn't the ex-player Xabi Alonso back to the club. I feel like they could do something like that. I don't see Mourinho going there personally. I mean, Tuchel's a good shout. And I think that'd be a fantastic appointment if they get someone like Thomas Tuchel. I think he's a quality manager as well. But I do see one of the main candidates being Xabi Alonso, man. I really do. Especially if he goes all the way with Leverkusen and wins the Bundesliga this season. He's going to Liverpool, I reckon. So, yeah, he's one of the main guys I do see. But out Mourinho and Tuchel, I reckon they'll go for someone like Tuchel, man. I really do. I mean, he's already done his Champions League winner. I mean, both of them are winners. Don't get wrong, but I feel like Mourinho wouldn't go to Liverpool. I feel like Mourinho may go in international football, something like that, finding a new challenge over there. I don't see Mourinho coming back to Premier League personally now. Tuchel, I do. Tuchel, I feel like he's got some unfinished business in the Premier League, So, yeah, probably Thomas Tuchel if it's out of those two. Hey Tony, big up. 3 left winners, good player, too much, I think you mean. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if we did ever sign Mitoma, what would happen to a player like Gabriel Martinelli? If we ever sign a player like Mitoma, how would that affect Martinelli? Because they ain't gonna settle for to be on the bench, are they? Like, it's not gonna happen. So, look, don't get twisted. I feel like Mitoma would be a fantastic signing. I really do. I think the guy's quality, but it just wouldn't, for me, in the summer, it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense for us to splash 70 million when Okay, maybe if we sign a striker, and if we want to play FIFA career mode, if we want to play Football Manager, if we sign a striker and we've got a big striker like Ivan Toney in, Osherman in, we've got a midfielder in like Zubimendi, and go and get Mitoma as well, then we're gonna be cooking, aren't we? But I just don't see it happening. Like only getting a left winger in when we need a we need a strike. What's up with my voice? We need a striker ideally. Well, not ideally. We do need a strike. Non-negotiable in the summer now. I don't see it happening personally, bro. And especially, especially when you got, Martinelli there, you got Trossard there as well. You can't forget him. I don't see it happening. Big up Jordan as always. Trossard the first choice. Yeah, exactly. And Trossard's getting older. He's not gonna settle for that, is he? So if we was to sign Martinelli, if we were to sign Mitoma, we'd probably have to get rid of one of Trossard or Martinelli. Most likely would be Trossard because he's a more older player, and most likely someone like Trossard. Or to be fair, I think if we did ever, and we shouldn't be selling him, but if we did ever try to sell Martinelli, I think we would get a lot of money for him. I feel like Big Hustle would be in for someone like Gabriel Martinelli because he's got lots of talent. Don't get it twisted. But I feel like at the same time, he will not go anywhere, Martinelli. And again, I don't see it still happening, really. I mean, the reports coming from the Spanish outlet again, Fajitas from Spain. They report a lot of stuff. A lot of rumours have came from them in terms of the rumours with Arsenal. This is the same one that reported that we was going to sign that Getafe striker, and we obviously never did. So again, I'm not entirely sure how reliable these lot are. I mean, can you really trust the Spanish source anymore, people, after they bloody reported about Arteta going to Barcelona or like leaving Arsenal at the end of the season? I don't know, man. I don't know, but yeah, it'd be interesting, people. It'd be interesting to see. Big up Football Bants channel. Hope you're all good, brother. Hope you're all good. Big up yourself, man. Yes, you tennis, smash the like buttons up. Listen to this guy here, the absolute legend, man. Smash the like buttons up. Big up Football Bants channel. I have to get you on very, very soon, man. I do a podcast like every Monday. Well, I was meant to do it today, but I can't do it today because obviously Arsenal haven't played for a while. So next Monday, I think I got you on Instagram anyway. So yeah, if you're free next Monday, bro, I'd love to get you on my channel, bro. But yeah, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Hope you're all good, brother. Hope you're all good. Mitoma is a baller, sign him up, mate. Big up Niall as always. Hope you're all good now. Niall, that Motherwell striker, yeah? Mika Birov. Why'd you get rid of him? No, I think we recalled him back from the loan, yeah, and then we sold him to somewhere else. I don't know where he's gone on loan to. It's probably like a Championship club or League One club. I can't remember, but he was doing bits for you lot, man. I bet you got it when you saw him obviously leave for you lot, because I remember you messaging me and telling me how good the guy was doing for you lot, obviously for Motherwell. If you guys don't know, Na's a Motherwell fan, and obviously that striker, Mika Birov, that we obviously sold. No, we didn't sell him. What am I on about? That we recalled from London, then we loaned him out again. Obviously, he's banging goals for fun. Everyone was talking about him. He's obviously left you lot now. But yeah, but Thomas a baller, sign him up, mate. I agree. I think he is a baller, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, big up, guys. Big up everyone in the chat as well. Right, I'm going to quickly share the last piece of news, guys. We are going to talk about a player who could be leaving Arsenal. Very interesting one, this, because we did splash 23 mil on the guy from Spezia. But this guy here, Jakob Kivior. Let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah, that's all good. Right, let me just stop doing this. So, yeah, let's talk about this guy. Jakob Kivior then. AC Milan have approached Arsenal over a deal for the 23-year-old Poland defender, Jakob Kivior. Of course, the source by, I mean, these are pretty reliable as well. Calcio Mercato. Yeah, AC Milan looking at someone like Jakob Kivior, man. 23 years of age. Of course, we did splash quite a lot on this player, didn't we, from Spezia? I think it was around 23 mil, in fact, that we did splash a lot of money for this guy. And has he been at Arsenal? I feel like centre-back wise, He's done all right. Left back wise, you can tell he's not a left back, to be fair. So I can't really dig into him. But when he's at left back, he's not that great. No, he's not that great. I mean, going forward, he offers nothing. He's so slow when it comes to going forward defensively as well. It gets caught out on left back a few times as well because he's not that quick to be a left back. But talking about centre back wise, I mean, he's done all right when it comes to centre back wise. But could we get a bit of money for this player, guys? We bought the guy for 23 million. Could we get a bit of money for someone like Jakub Kiwior, who's a Polish international? He's been playing quite a lot for obviously Poland. And at Arsenal, he's not been getting too much game time whatsoever, really. He's been playing left back a few times, as I said, when Arteta has favoured him over Zinchenko, but he has not looked convincing at all at left back. So could we get rid of this guy and could we get a bit of money for this guy? Ryan's at AC Milan. Is he against AC Milan's team though? I mean, they got Tomori there, who's quality at centre back. They got a guy called Tomori, as we all know about Tomori, right? Who else they got? I think they've got that Danish centre back as well, who's not even that good, to be fair. He's good in the Euros and all that stuff, but he's not been that good for them this season one bit. So maybe he can get over him alongside Tomori, and they can form a good partnership at AC Milan. But yeah, I don't know. This is one of Arteta's signings, people. Like, he signed obviously last January. So he's been at the club pretty much for a whole year now. He hasn't really, lived light and, we don't really sit here and say, oh, he's quality. He's been all right. He's been just all right. You know what I'm saying? He's just been meh. The few games he's looked pretty decent, and then other games he's looked, especially when he plays left back, he's looked awful. So he's been all right. He's been meh. And again, it's one of Arteta's signings. We're gonna get. I mean, selling him, would it really be in the world if we get some money for the player? That's if we get money for the player. See how much AC Milan want. I don't know if it's a loan deal. I don't know the ins and outs of this deal. This is reported by Calcio Mercato that they've approached Arsenal over a deal for the 23-year-old defender. So I don't know what it's talking about. What type of deal? Apparently, he's too fantastic to be a bench warmer. He needs play time. These are rival fans, of course, calling him a flop. But I need to see if, in terms of the deal, man said I dated him in high school. All right, spicy Cammy. Of course you did. If you won't go away, Keith won't go anywhere. I said repeatedly, we're short at the back by selling. And yeah, the thing is, like, if we do get rid of another defender, we especially in January as well. If we do end up getting rid of Kiwior, in January, then we're going to have to sign a defender ASAP then. We have to do a panic buy and sign another defender then, because if we do get rid of him, we're going to be really, really short. We're going to have, Saliba and Gabriel as the two main centre-backs, and that is it. Tomiyasu, yes, he's injury-prone, Tomiyasu, that's what we'll say, but he's obviously at Asian Cup right now. Timber's on his way back, yes, but he's not back until February, March. So, one injury to Saliba or Gabriel, touch wood, one injury to them, though, then we'd be screwed if we do get rid of Kiwior. And yes, is Kiwior that type of player, to come in? Because we saw it last season, people. Which is why I do think we need to go and sign another centre back. Which is why I do think we need to go on in the summer now, strengthening that area. Get someone like Ousmane Diomande, for example. Get maybe like someone like Joachim Andersen from Crystal Palace. There's plenty. I mean, even Tomori from AC Milan. I mean, there's plenty of defenders out there. But this is what I'm saying, because we can't make the same mistake a lot. Say Touchwood's just Saliba got injured last season, and we had Rob Holding. Yeah, we had Holdini playing there against Man City. We got Pat 4-1. Towards the end of the season, we had to play Rob Holding there. So we could see us. Although I think Kiwior was better than Rob Holding, I mean, I've still not been too convinced by this guy, man. As I said, he's looked good in certain games that he has played. Just don't play him left back. That's what I will say. Do not play this guy left back, because that left back, he clearly, and it's not his fault. It's not his fault that he's been playing left back. Of course, it's not. It's managers, yeah. But when he does play left back, he's just, for me, defensively, he's all right. Yeah, defensively, he's pretty solid. But going forwards as a left back, he needs to offer stuff, and he doesn't do that. It's like what's that thing called?
the big bad wolf, whatever it is, where no Goldilocks, no, not big bad wolf. What am I on about? Goldilocks and the three bears. Yeah, it's like we have a left back in Zinchenko who can go forward, but he can't defend. Kiwior can go can defend, but he can't go forward. Like, what's going on here? We have an actual left back, perfect left back. He's on loan at Sociedad, but yeah. Look, for me, I don't see it still happening. I don't see Arsenal selling Kiwior unless we also have a replacement lined up for him. Unless we get rid of Kiwior and we have a centre back lined up in January, I just don't see Arsenal, getting rid of this guy just yet. And it would be weird as well if we did get, okay, if we got a bit of money for him, say we got 20 mil for him, yeah, fair enough, yeah. But the fact that Arteta signed him as well in January last year, this is his signing we're talking about, and he wants to get rid of him this January. It's just I don't see this happening, people. We're very short at the back as it is, as we know. And yeah, as much as I think Kiwior's got a lot to prove still at Arsenal, I do see the guy saying I do not see Arsenal, getting rid of this guy just yet, personally, because as I said, unless we got a defender, maybe in the summer we may get rid of Kiwior and get Diamande in. That would make a lot of sense. But right now in January, I just don't see it happening personally, guys. But yeah, that is pretty much all the news today, people. That's pretty much all the news. Big everyone who tuned in as always, guys. Really do appreciate you guys' support. Everyone who tuned in earlier stream as well when we did the press conference reaction. Everyone who tuned in is there as well. I will be back later again tonight. 3 streams today. Actually 4 streams because I'm going on Football Corners channel as well. Make sure you guys check him out. Absolute legend. I'll put up my community tab, guys. So make sure you come over. That'll be 6:30. We're talking about Nottingham Forest Arsenal game. So yeah, make sure you guys go and check that one out. That'll be literally full 40 minutes time. But yeah, everyone who tuned in earlier, earlier stream, everyone who tuned in today as well. Respect you all, and obviously I'm back 7:30 as well. AFCON, Senegal, Sadio Mane against Nicola Pepe. Big up Pepe. Pepe's going to cook today, man. Even though the Ivory Coast finished 3rd in the group and they didn't win it, well, they won 1 game. He's still going to cook and knock out Senegal. So we will be there, guys, to see Pepe cook. That'll be 7:30 today. And yeah, big up everyone who tuned in the chat as well. Let me just say big up to everyone who tuned in earlier. Jordan, absolute everyone. Ryan, London calling, Ria, Geordie, my brother from Belgium, big up yourself. Static as well, as always. Anthony, absolute real one. Big up yourself, Anthony. Early doors, I cannot forget my man Tony as well. Early doors, big up to you. Football Bands channel, absolute real one as always, bro. Big up yourself, man. Really appreciate your support, man. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. As I said, you're always welcome to come on the channel as well, man. Absolute legend. But yeah. Oh, also, I completely forgot about you, man. Big up to you now as well. Absolute real one as well. Big up yourself, man. Big up Tony as well. Really appreciate your support, guys. Really do appreciate that. But yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, whatever you're going to get up to. And I'll be back later today for the watch along. We're out of here. Ciao, guys. Take care.